But forgiveness has never been, nor will it ever be, the purpose. Right? We chase forgiveness like it's the last piece of some puzzle, when the reality is forgiveness is a byproduct of the purpose of God. Like, forgiveness has to happen for God to start the work he actually wants to do. And yet we make it all about forgiveness, right? Like, the way we share the gospel is you can be forgiven. That's great, but all that does is get you to the gospel. It is not the finished work of the gospel. Being forgiven takes away our sin, but it doesn't make us righteous. Being forgiven delivers us, but it doesn't save or transform us. Forgiveness prepares us to walk with God. In John 1:31, John said, "For this purpose I came baptizing with water, that he," meaning the Messiah, "might be revealed to Israel." So what if we've put the emphasis on the wrong part? What if we need forgiveness for salvation, but salvation is way more than forgiveness? Let me just ask, did John's baptism save anyone? No, right? They were forgiven. They were cleansed of their sins. It made the way for salvation. It prepared the way for the Messiah to come and bring salvation. So what if confessing our sin doesn't save us, but it makes the way for salvation? Hold on to that, because we're going to work our way through it. Matthew says that when Jesus came to John to be baptized, that John would have prevented him. So this means John tried to stop Jesus' baptism. He knew that Jesus didn't need forgiveness, and there was no sin that he needed to be cleansed from, but just as much, John knew that he needed what Jesus came to bring, right? If John had spent 30 years alone with the Father, he knew that what the Messiah is bringing is what I want. Right? He knew that he had reached the end of the old covenant, and if this one is bringing the new one, I want what he's got. Again, John's even preaching it. I'm baptizing you with water. This is good and it's fine. But there's one coming after me that's bringing far more than I have. So of course, when Jesus came, John was going to say, I want yours. I want your baptism. John, even though he was filled with the Spirit from the womb, wanted to be baptized with the Holy Spirit and fire. So John said, I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me? So here's the thing. John was right? John did need to be baptized by Jesus. And the truth is, through the work of the Spirit, John was baptized by Jesus, but not the way that we expected.